If you're over 65, there's a good chance you've been told the same thing over and over again. Just walk more. And walking is good, no question about that. But here's something most seniors don't realize, and no one really explains clearly. There are three very simple exercises that many surgeons now say can be even better than walking for protecting your independence, your balance, and your ability to move freely as you age. Not harder, not risky, and definitely not something you need a gym membership for. If you've ever felt that walking leaves you tired, sore, or worried about falling, stay with me. This might completely change how you think about staying active after 65. As we get older, movement becomes more than just exercise. It becomes freedom. The freedom to get out of a chair without struggling. The freedom to go upstairs without holding your breath. The freedom to walk into a store, a friend's house, or your own kitchen without fear of losing balance. Many seniors in the U.S. are doing their best to stay active. They walk around the neighborhood. They walk in the mall. They walk on treadmills. And again, walking is helpful. But surgeons and physical rehabilitation specialists have noticed something important over the years. Some of the strongest, most independent older adults aren't the ones who walk the most. They're the ones who keep three key abilities strong: leg power, balance control, and joint stability. Today, I'm going to walk you through three gentle exercises that support all three and explain why, after 65, they can be more powerful than walking alone. No rushing, no pressure, just simple movements that fit into real life. Exercise 1, the sit to stand. Let's start with something you already do every single day, whether you think about it or not: standing up from a chair. Surgeons often call this the sit-to-stand movement, and it turns out to be one of the most important motions for aging bodies. Here's why it matters. Walking is mostly a forward motion, but standing up requires your thighs, hips, and core to work together at the same time. These are the muscles that keep you independent. Think about it for a moment. Every time you get up from the couch, every time you rise from the toilet, every time you stand from a chair at a restaurant, that's not walking, that's leg power. Many seniors who walk daily still struggle to stand up without pushing off the armrests. Surgeons see this all the time after knee or hip surgery. The problem isn't age, it's unused muscle strength. Here's how to do it gently. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Lean forward slightly, bring your nose over your toes, and slowly stand up. Then slowly sit back down. No speed, no force. Even doing this 5 or 6 times, once or twice a day, can make a noticeable difference in a few weeks. I once heard about a 72-year-old woman who walked every morning but still felt unsteady getting out of chairs. When she added slow sit-to-stands while watching TV, she noticed she stopped grabbing furniture for support. That's real strength returning, not just steps. Now, here's something most people don't realize. Surgeons care deeply about this movement because it predicts fall risk better than walking distance. If you can stand up smoothly, you're usually safer everywhere else.
Exercise 2. Heel-to-toe balance walking. Let's talk about balance, because balance is what keeps small mistakes from becoming serious injuries. Walking in a straight line doesn't challenge balance very much. Your feet are wide apart, and your brain isn't forced to make quick adjustments. But life doesn't happen in straight lines. Uneven sidewalks, door thresholds, loose rugs, crowded spaces. This is where heel-to-toe walking comes in. Surgeons and physical therapists love this exercise because it gently retrains your brain and inner ear, not just your muscles. Here's what it looks like. Stand near a counter or wall for safety. Place one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toe. Take slow, controlled steps forward. You don't need to go far. Even 5 to 10 steps is enough. What's happening here is fascinating. Your nervous system is learning to correct tiny wobbles before they turn into falls. This is something walking alone often doesn't do. I've heard seniors say, "I didn't realize how much my balance had changed until I tried this." And that awareness is powerful. One man in his late 60s shared that after a few weeks of heel-to-toe walking near his kitchen counter, he felt steadier stepping off curbs and moving through crowded stores. That confidence, that calm feeling is priceless. And remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about training your body to respond when life surprises you. Exercise 3. Gentle step-back lunges. Now let's talk about something that surgeons often emphasize but rarely explain clearly: reaction strength. Most falls don't happen while walking forward. They happen when we trip, slip, or need to step back suddenly. That's why the third exercise focuses on stepping backwards safely and slowly. This movement strengthens your hips and thighs while teaching your body how to catch itself. Here's how to do it. Stand holding a chair or counter. Step one foot gently back, bend both knees slightly, then step back to center. Switch sides. No deep bending, no strain. This small backward step wakes up muscles that walking doesn't use much. Surgeons love this exercise because after joint surgeries, they see how important backward control is for preventing falls during recovery. One senior shared that after practicing gentle step backs for a month, she felt less afraid reaching behind her in the kitchen or stepping back from the sink. Fear often fades when strength returns. And that's the theme here. These exercises don't just work your body, they restore confidence. Why these 3 beat walking alone? Walking is wonderful, but it mainly trains endurance. These 3 movements train function. Standing up trains independence. Heel-to-toe walking trains balance. Step-back movements train safety. Surgeons see again and again that seniors who keep these abilities strong recover faster, fall less often, and stay independent longer, even if they don't walk miles every day. And the best part? You can do all of them at home, in regular clothes, at your own pace. Let's take a moment to bring this all together. If you're over 65, staying active isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most. Standing up with ease, moving with balance, reacting safely when life surprises you. These 3 simple exercises support all of that, and they work quietly, gently, and steadily over time. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to push through pain. You just need consistency and kindness toward your body. Your future self will thank you for every small effort you make today. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. I share simple, science-backed tips to help you stay strong, steady, and confident at any age. And if you know someone over 65 who worries about balance or staying independent, feel free to share this video with them. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of your body. It's carried you a long way, and it still has more life ahead.